the Hilton Hotel and Conference Center in Scranton, the University of Scranton Athletics Fund, Toyota of Scranton, by the Keystone Lunch, PNC Bank, Attorney Brian J. Calley, and University of Scranton Dining Services. Follow the Royals and Lady Royals all season here on WUSR. Now, here's Dean Corwin.
And a pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to University of Scranton women's basketball. Tonight from the Long Center, it is the semifinals of the Landmark Conference Tournament. The University of Scranton Royals host the Drew University Rangers. Dean Corwin here with you for all the action as the Royals coming off their first loss of the season. It came in the regular season finale on Saturday against Elizabethtown. And the Royals now 24-1, finished the season 17-1. That still secured them a first-round bye and the number one seed in the Landmark Conference Tournament. This Drew Ranger team comes in as the number 5 seed, 15-11 overall, 9-9 in Landmark Conference play. They are coming off an upset victory on the road and won it at Susquehanna on Tuesday night. So the Royals, or the Drew Rangers, come in as the 5 seed and upsetting the 4 seed in Susquehanna. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the Catholic E-Town game being played at this hour down at Elizabethtown. We will keep you updated to that one as well. And that one will also keep you updated on the men's semifinals, Wilkes and Catholic and Drew and Susquehanna. We'll be back with the starting lineups after this. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
This broadcast of University of Scranton Royals basketball is underwritten in part by attorney Brian J. Calley and Associates at 103 East Drinker Street in Dunmore. Phone 570-344-2029. This broadcast of University of Scranton basketball on 99.5 WUSR is underwritten in part by Pennsylvania Paper and Supply, 215 Vine Street in Scranton, or online at papaper.com. University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by the Keystone Diner. Located at 130 North Main Avenue, the Keystone Diner is open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and is open all night Friday and Saturday. Stop by the Keystone Diner at 130 North Main Avenue in West Scranton.
Presentation of our national anthem prior to playoff basketball here at the Long Center. Here's a look at the starting lineups. First for the Drew Rangers at 15-11, 9-9 in Landmark Conference play. Maddie Byer will start. The 5'8 junior from Hampton, New Jersey, averaging 7.5 points and 2.7 rebounds a game. Amy Ruchilla, 5'5 sophomore from Hillsborough, New Jersey, averaging 11.3 points, 4.3 rebounds, had 16 in the win against Susquehanna on Tuesday night. Gianna Pica, 5'9 junior from Staten Island, averaging 15 points and 5.5 rebounds a game. She had 13 in the win against Susquehanna. She had 21 points in the game here against the Royals earlier this season. Brianna Heasel, 6'2 junior from Phillipsburg, New Jersey, 5 points and 4.5 rebounds a game. And Miabella Diaz, 5'9 sophomore from Guilford, Connecticut, 6.2 points and 4.8 rebounds a game. Byer, Ruchilla, Pica, Heasel, and Diaz, the 5 for John Olenowski in his 9th season, the 1978 grad of St. Leo College. In 9 seasons with Drew, 113 and 98. His 19th season overall in college basketball. He coached at Division I Manhattan for a while. In 19 seasons, a record of 275 and 254. The 113 wins, the most in women's history at Drew University. For the Royals, it's their familiar starting 5. Kaylee Romanowski, the junior from Lake Ariel, averaging 6.5 points, 4.5 rebounds a game, 14 points, 6 boards in the loss against E-Town on Saturday. Katie Cranston, 5'11 junior from Holy Cross High School, 21 points in the loss against E-Town, averaging 17.4 points, 5 rebounds a game, finished second in the conference in scoring and third in the conference in free throw percentage. Maddie Hartnett, the 5'8 grad student from Chatham, New Jersey, 5.5 points and 3.5 rebounds, had 12 in the loss against E-Town on Saturday. Megan Lamanna, the 5'5 sophomore from New Providence, New Jersey, 10.3 points and 3.3 rebounds, had 15 in the game on Saturday. And Kara Quigley, the 6-foot grad student from Drexel Hill, averaging 6.5 points and 5.3 rebounds. Those are the 5 for head coach Ben O'Brien in his 3rd season. 2004 graduate of Penn State, a career mark of 80 wins and just 5 losses. 90th meeting all time between these two schools, and the Royals have won every single one of them. They are 89-0 against this Drew Ranger team. Royals winning both games this season, 78-39 back on January 29th, and 74-49 here at the Long Center on December the 4th. Caitlin Adams, Daniel Estevez, and Howard Midkoff are officials for this Landmark Conference semifinal. Drew in the Road Blues with the green numbers and white trim with the green trim as well. Royals in the home whites with the purple numbers and trim. Caitlin Adams will do the honors. The tip is controlled by the white-cladded Royals who attack the basket to my right. Maddie Hartnett, high post to Kara Quigley. Kara Quigley dumps it down low through the hands of Cranston and out of bounds in an early turnover. We'll see what kind of Royals come out with, and they're going to come out with full court pressure here right off the bat. They'll get it in to Brianna Heasel, and she'll bring it up. Heasel out front for Maddie Byer. Byer against Lamanna, Royals man-to-man. Right side for Miabella Diaz. Back out front for Heasel. Left side for Byer. Byer a baseline drive. Back out. Heasel, a long jumper. Good. First points of the game go to the Drew Rangers. And now Drew's going to bring a little pressure. Romanowski will bring it up. Gives to Megan Lamanna. Lamanna top side. Man-to-man by Drew. Quigley, three-point line. Got it for Hartnett. Hartnett. Low post for Cranston. Cranston traveled. So 2 possessions and 2 turnovers for the Royals. Heasel will bring it up. She's guarded by Quigley, so not closely guarded. Now gives to Byer. Byer into the front court. Byer, right side for Amy Ruchilla. Ruchilla, second leading scorer, and a foul has been called on Romanowski. Looking to inbound, got it into Byer. Byer got it down low, and it's taken away by Hartnett. Hartnett into the front court. Hartnett bounce pass for Quigley. Quigley right of the lane, now goes cross court. Hartnett catch and shoot 3. Got it! 34% three-point shooter is Maddie, and the first one goes in. The Royals have the 3-2 lead, a minute and a half in. Ruchilla left of the lane. Ruchilla around the screen, left elbow, picked up the dribble. Out front for Gianna Pica. Right side for Diaz, goes to Heasel. Right side for Pica, she'll launch a 3. Missed it long rebound, comes down to Lamanna. Lamanna into the front court to the left wing. Lamanna holding. Lamanna flips it into the post for Quigley. Quigley against Heasel. Drives baseline. Goes to Hartnett, or goes to Cranston. Cranston traveled, yep. It has been a rough start for Casey Cranston. A couple of turnovers in the early going. More full court pressure. They get it in to Ruchilla. Ruchilla over the line into the front court, picked up by Romanowski. Left side for Diaz. Diaz guarded by Hartnett. Out front, Pica. Pica on a drive. High arching shot, no good. And Hartnett got the rebound for the Royals. Hartnett into the front court. Hartnett for Cranston. Corner for Romanowski. Romanowski around the screen, into the lane. Kick to the corner for Hartnett. Hartnett pull up 10-footer on the rim and off. Rebound, Cranston laid it up and in. Good way to get Casey Cranston going. Her first points. Royals lead 5-2. 7:10 to play in the quarter. Rachilla on the left wing. Rachilla around the screen, around it again. Rachilla back out for Heasel. Heasel, one dribble, picked up the dribble, now got it, a little give and go, and she got stripped of the ball out of bounds. Nice hands by Hartnett on the drive by Pika. 3 minutes played. Royals have a 5-2 lead. Drew looking, kicks it way out front for Heasel. Heasel against Quigley. Heasel hands to Diaz. Diaz left of the lane. Diaz, and it's knocked out of bounds again by Quigley with just 5 to shoot. Rachilla to inbound. Rachilla, lob, put up, and no good. The rebound by Romanowski for the Royals. Nicely done. On the miss by Pika. Romanowski, her pass is deflected and stolen. Back the other way is Byer. Byer in a foot race, laid it up and missed the layup. And the rebound loose and driven into the corner where it's picked up by Hartnett for the Royals. Boy, that went all the way around the rim and came out. Not sure how that didn't go in. We stay at 5-2. Cranston head of the circle. Goes to Romanowski on the left wing. Out front for Hartnett. Hartnett gets a Quigley screen. Right of the lane. Drives, puts it up. Had her shot blocked and out of bounds. .6:11 to play in the quarter. Romanowski holding. Lob for Quigley. Quigley, kick to the corner. Here's Hartnett, catch and shoot three. Front rimming no good. Rebound run down by Byer. And here's a run out by Rachilla, but she can't handle the pass. Saved it from going out of bounds and threw it into the Royals bench. Boy, Drew's had a couple of point-blank shots. That was a clear breakaway and would have been a layup had Rachilla been able to run that one down. They've had a couple of point-blank opportunities. And the Royals still a little rusty. Here's Romanowski, top of the circle, right side for Quigley. Backdoor feed for Hartnett. Hartnett can't handle the pass and another turnover. That is 5 for the Royals in 4 minutes. Full court pressure, they'll clear out. Rachilla will bring it up against Romanowski. Rachilla into the front court. Rachilla. Right side for Byer. Byer around the screen. Byer holding out front for Pika. Left side Rachilla. Rachilla got it down low for Pika. She put it up over the rim, no good. Nearly got lodged in the rim. Rebound Romanowski. Romanowski pushing. Stops left wing. Out front for Hartnett. Straightaway three. That's short. Rebound by Cranston. Cranston double teamed. Cranston reverse layup. Got free and scored. Cranston's done it 4 points on some dirty work inside, getting some offensive rebounding. And the Royals lead 7-2 with 4:55 to play. 3 subs head to the table for the Royals. Rachilla out front for Pika. Pika right side Diaz. Diaz on the dribble. Diaz to the foul line. Heasel spinning. Heasel picked up the dribble. Back out front for Pika. Pika with 4 to shoot. Pika driving, and it's taken away by Quigley. Quigley goes to Hartnett, who finds Romanowski with 4.5 remaining in the quarter. Romanowski hands to Lamanna, gives to Quigley. Quigley three-point line for Cranston. Back to Romanowski. Low post for Quigley. Quigley backing in on Heasel, running one-hander, and she traveled. Sloan, Bennett, and Gorski all in for the Royals. And Drew has made some changes as well. Alice Altamare, sophomore from Hoboken, New Jersey, into the game. And she has the ball now against Gorski. Altamare being hounded by Gorski, and Cranston nearly stole the pass, but got it to Alada. Out front. Altamare. Altamari, right side for Jocelyn Kingsley, who is into the game. Ball tapped out of bounds by Gorski. Kingsley, just a freshman from Hamden, Connecticut. Olivia Oliata is into the game as well, and it's taken away by Sloan on the inbound. Sloan ahead for Cranston. Cranston to the foul line. Cranston into the lane, hooked it up with the right hand and scores. Cranston has 6, and after spotting Drew the first 2 points, the Royals have scored the last 9. 3:23 to play, 9-2 Royals. Weaving through traffic is Ruchilla. Back outside, long 3 is good by Oliata. Just a 21% three-point shooter, but gets that one to go, and it's 9-5. Here's Sloan to the foul line. Kick to the corner for Bennett. Out front for Gorski. Gorski. Duck in by Cranston at the foul line. Cranston on a drive, spinning in the lane. Hooked it up with the right hand and traveled. That one looked like a pretty good move. Gracie Heasel is into the game. She's the older of the Heasels. Grad student, also from Phillipsburg, but went to Notre Dame Green Pond. Natalie Stupakis is into the game for the Royals as well. 2:50 to play, 9-5 Royals. Oteol up. Got it to Izzy Lalo, senior from Morris Plain, New Jersey, at just 5'3". Altamora back out front for Grace Heasel. Lola, high lob, went right of the lane for Heasel. Heasel all the way through, and the shot blocked out of bounds by Gorski, and that forces a shot clock violation. Kingsley tried to put up a 3 to beat the shot clock, and Gorski blocked it into the first row. 2:21 to play. Hartnett is back into the game for the Royals. Sloan will bring it up. Sloan to the line. Sloan kicks it right side. Bennett. Bennett in the lane. Bennett stops. Bennett trapped in the lane. Back out front for Hartnett. Hartnett. And I think somebody's in the lane. Yeah. Bennett didn't get out of the lane. That is 8 turnovers for the Royals, who averaged 13 turnovers for a game. They have 8 in a quarter. This arguably might be one of their worst quarters in the last half a season. Go back to that Tufts fourth quarter. Kingsley back out front. Olata back to Kingsley. She traveled. Officials who paid their way in approve of that one. 1:46 to play. Royals a 9-5 lead. Hartnett on the left wing. Hartnett around the screen. Hartnett flips it to Bennett. Left wing 3. Got it! First points for Elizabeth Bennett. 12-5, and that's someone that can get the Royals going here. Kingsley against Stupakis. Left side, Altamare. Back for Grace Heasel. Lalo. Lalo, left side, and out of bounds, and then came back in was Altamara. And a turnover, back-to-back turnovers by Drew. Byer is back in, and Brenna Heasel in. So now I think both Heasels are in the game, just to make my life miserable. No, Grace is out. Gracie is out, so only one Heasel in the game right now. 1:08 to play, 12-5. Here's Gorski. Gorski, a drive all the way to the rim, laid it in. Gorski, a block shot, and then a steal. Got it to Sloan, put it back to Gorski, laid it in. Sloan the steal, Gorski the finish. And it's 16-5. Byer into the front court. That'll get the Royals going. A little bit scoring on defense. Quick three, and that's blocked by Hartnett. Grabbed by Stupakis. 35 seconds to play. Stupakis on the left wing. Lob in for Bennett. Bennett backs in. Bennett turns, shoots, scored, and fouled. Bennett a chance at a three-point play, and just like that, it's 18-5. Boy, the Royals, 6 quick points. A foul on Brianna Heasels, the first on Drew. And Bennett will go to the line. Foul shot is good. She's got 6, 19-5 Royals with 28 seconds to play. Byer against Sloan. Nearly stolen again by Gorski. Quickly into the front court, driving high, lofting shot is no good. Rebound Stupakis with 16 seconds to go. Ben O'Brien wants one shot. Sloan into the front court. Sloan is bumped and fouled by Byer. Her first, just the second on the team. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Emily Bass, a sophomore from Reading, Mass, is into the game for the first time for Drew. Hartnett for Sloan. Sloan with 8. Sloan around the Gorski screen. Sloan to the line. Sloan bounce past Gorski. Gorski stops, turns, shoots, left it short, and the quarter comes to an end. Well, a sloppy start, but a good finish. And well done defensively by the Royals. After one, Royals 19 and Drew 5. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
You are listening to 99.5 WUSR Scranton, your home for alternative rock, broadcasting live from the University of Scranton.
Today's broadcast of Royals basketball is underwritten in part by Toyota of Scranton. Whether you are interested in buying or leasing a new vehicle or servicing your current Toyota, visit them at 3400 North Main Avenue in Scranton or visit toyotaofscranton.com.
In the other semifinal at E-Town, Catholic, late stages of the first quarter, leads E-Town 19-14. Katie Ferry, 16, Flaherty, 6 points for Catholic. Summer McNulty, 5 for Elizabethtown. Men's semifinals just getting underway. Royals 8 for 13 in the first half, 2 for 4 in that first quarter from the three-point line, and they held Drew to just 2 for 10 shooting in that first half. So defensively, did well. They forced 8 turnovers, but the Royals have 8 turnovers. That's been the sloppy part of this game by the Royals. They got off to a very slow start. Drew with the basketball to start the second quarter. Step back three, that's short. The rebound, run out of bounds and run into the backcourt, and it's run down. Scramble is on. Lamanna saved it, but threw it right to Rachilla. Back the other way. Rachilla gives to Byer. Byer into the front court. Byer right side, 10 to shoot. Shot clock only reset to 20 as it should. Here's Diaz with 5. Back out front for Heasel. Knocked away, grabbed by Hartnett. Hartnett, right side for Cranston. Cranston to the line. Cranston in the lane. Kick to the corner for Hartnett. Hartnett back out front for Romanowski. Romanowski near the center circle. Now left side for Hartnett. Hartnett lobbing to the post for Bennett. Bennett backing down, or quickly back down. Her shot was blocked, and the rebound tapped into the corner where it's grabbed by Pika. Pika then had it knocked away by Romanowski, who gives to Lamanna, but she blew the layup. Romanowski got it back, put it down low for Cranston, who's double-teamed. She'll bring it back out front for Quigley, who finds Hartnett. Hartnett, right side for Lamanna. Lamanna around the screen. Lamanna to the foul line. Lamanna, step back, jumper, rimming no good. Quigley got the rebound. Quigley lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Drew ball. E-Town with the basketball. Or I'm sorry, Drew with the basketball. I'm still stuck on Saturday. Hazel, long lob inside, and Byer going to the rim, drew a foul. It's on Lamanna, her first of the quarter, but Byer will go to the line. Arguably their best foul shooter on the team at 80%. First one is no good. Royals are second in the conference at 77%. Only E-Town's better. Second one is good. First points for Maddie Byer. 19-6 Royals with 8:15 to play in the first half. Romanowski into the front court. Romanowski down the right lane line. Now leaves it for Quigley. Outside for Lamanna. Lamanna. Right side for Romanowski. Low post for Quigley. Quigley kicks it to Cranston. Cranston on a drive. Put it up and drew a foul. Brenna Heasel tried to take the charge, but she was late getting there, and she has picked up 2 fouls. First on the team, and Cranston will go to the line with 6 points. A couple of rebounds. First one, line right is good. Second one is good as well. Cranston came into the game tied with Sarah Payonk for 15th place on the all-time scoring list. 21-6 in favor of the Royals with 7:45 to play in the first half. Diaz on the right wing. Diaz to Heasel, stays in the game with the 2 fouls. Rachilla back to Pika. Meyer, backdoor feed, but it's too high and over the head of Pika and out of bounds. 11th turnover for Drew. 7:28 to play. Royals have a 21-6 lead. Romanowski into the front court. Romanowski, head of the circle. Romanowski got it to Hartnett. Low post for Cranston. Cranston across the lane, threw it right through the legs of Quigley. That is 10 turnovers for the Royals. Gracie Heasel's back into the game. And Aliota back into the game as well for Drew. 7:10 to play. Royals lead 21-6. Aliota gives to Gracie Heasel. Here's Rachilla. Heasel's jumper from the left elbow is long. The rebound though for Lamanna. Lamanna into the front court. Lamanna right of the lane. Lamanna holding. Lamanna got it to Quigley. Quigley backs in. Quigley half hook in the lane on the rim and it falls off. Rebound Romanowski. Jumper by Cranston. That's no good. Quigley got another offensive rebound. Quigley down low for Cranston. Cranston put it up and in. Cranston has 10, and it's 23-6. Aliota. Right side for Heasel. Heasel had it taken away, but a foul is called. And that might be on Quigley. First on Quigley, second on the team, and I believe Heasel is still down. She is very slow to get. In fact, she's not yet up. And slow to get up. That was actually Diaz. I'm sorry, 30, not 20. And officials go over and says she's okay. Just slow to get up. None the worse for wear. So Drew will inbound baseline right with 6:14 to play in the half. And the Royals leading 23-6. Rachilla still looking. Rachilla got it in for Diaz. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Romanowski. Romanowski into the front court. Romanowski for Hartnett. Right side for Cranston. Cranston to Lamanna. Lamanna around the screen. Lamanna into the lane. Got it to Hartnett. Hartnett for Lamanna in the corner. Lamanna gets a Quigley screen. Step back, long two, on the rim, no good. And a foul on Quigley. 2 fouls on Quigley, 3 on the team. Here comes Bennett into the game for Quigley. Catholic leads E-Town 21-16. A minute played, second quarter. Lamanna will pick up Altamori, who splits the S into the front court. Altamori left side. Hartnett nearly punches it out of bounds, but Heasel saves it. Gracie Heasel, both Heasels out there now. Right side for Rochilla. Rochilla deflected to Gracie Heasel, who goes to Altamori. Altamori to Gracie Heasel, running one-hander, no good. Rebound grabbed by Hartnett. Hartnett will push. Hartnett for Cranston, right of the lane, out front for Bennett. Bennett left side, Hartnett. Hartnett on a drive. Got it for Romanowski. Romanowski floater off glass, scored. First points for Katie Romanowski. 25-6 Royals. Drew has been held to 1 point this quarter. Foul in the front court on Cranston. Her first, 4th on the team. Stupakis, Gorski, and Sloan in for the Royals. So Hartnett is the only starter still in. Rochilla will bring it up against Sloan. Right side for Diaz. Diaz had it deflected, stays on this side of the court, but Stupakis nearly stole it. Deflected it out of bounds. So Diaz will inbound. Diaz looking, got it in, double teamed. Got it to Rochilla. Rochilla bumped into Sloan. Very good no call there. Altamori, 7 to shoot. Pull-up jumper, left it short. Rebound by Sloan for the Royals. Sloan up ahead for Gorski. Gorski finds Hartnett. Back to Gorski. Gorski on a baseline drive, stops, back to Bennett. Bennett holding, back to Hartnett, top of the circle. Hartnett around the screen, driving, scooped it up, drew a foul. Nice drive by Maddie Hartnett. Gracie Heasel's first, second on the team, and Maddie Hartnett will go to the line. Pika comes back in. Hartnett's only been to the line 16 times this season. She'll shoot 2 here. First one is good. 13 of 16 from the line. Second one line right. Back iron no good. The rebound to Oliata. 26-6 Royals, 4:05 to play. Again, Drew only has 1 point this quarter, so the Royals, while turning it over and struggling a little bit offensively, have ratcheted up defensively. Rochilla driving, got it stripped of the ball, grabbed by Gorski, and she is fouled in the backcourt. Credit Bennett, got her hand on that one. Foul on Rochilla is her first, and the third on the team. Royals will inbound. Sloan will jog it up with 3:45 to play in the half. Hartnett gives to Gorski. Bennett left side for Sloan. Sloan for Gorski left of the lane. Gorski in the lane. Gorski stops, duck under move, couldn't get it to go. Rebound by Heasel. Ahead for Rochilla. Rochilla on the right wing. Rochilla head of the circle, hounded by Sloan. Rochilla still on the dribble. Rochilla driving down the right lane line. Floater, banked it in. Amy Rochilla's first points of the game. 26-8. Here's Stupakis on a drive. She put it up, had it blocked, but there's Bennett. Put back is no good. And the rebound and a jump ball. Hartnett tied up with Hiesel. And the arrow will favor the Royals. Sloan inbound. Sloan got it into Hartnett. Hartnett with 3 minutes to play. Down low for Gorski. Gorski on the floor. Got it to back outside. Stupakis for three. That's off the mark. Rebound loose. Picked up by Hartnett. Hartnett back to Bennett. And back to Hartnett. Hartnett around the Bennett screen. Hartnett. Left side for Stupakis. Down low for Bennett. Bennett turns. Bennett. Right-hander. Good. Bennett has 8. 28-8 Royals. 2.5 to play until halftime. Ruchilla into the front court. Ruchilla had a poke from behind by Sloan, but Ruchilla grabs it. Only out to deep three, and it's good. That was way out there. Altamori out where the big boats float. 28-11. Hartnett runs the point for the Royals. Moves to the right wing. Out front for Sloan. Sloan directs traffic. Back to Bennett. Bennett for Gorski. Gorski driving. Gorski had it taken away by Ruchilla. Ruchilla into the front court. Ruchilla right side for Pika. Out front. Oliata. Got it to Ruchilla. Ruchilla on a drive. Ruchilla all the way to the rim and scored. Ruchilla with 4. 28-13. Royals with 90 seconds to play in the half. Sloan on the left wing. Sloan around the screen. Sloan kick to the corner. 3 by Bennett is off the mark. And Ruchilla the rebound. Ruchilla, right side Pika. Another 3 on the right wing. That's good again. Altamori. Back-to-back threes, and those were totally legit. Well behind the three-point line. 28-16, Drew making a run. Hartnett got it to Sloan. Lob for Bennett. Bennett backs in on Hiesel. Stops. Got into the rim, no good. Got her own rebound and got tied up. And the arrow will favor Drew with 43 seconds to play. Cranston, Lamanna, and Romanowski in for the Royals. Royals have 11 turnovers in the game. They forced 12, but 11 on the Royals side is somewhat concerning for a team that turns over 13 for the entire game. Lalo is back into the game for Drew. He's being hounded by Romanowski. Left side by Oliota. Oliota on the dribble. Still with it. Got it to Pika. Pika around the screen. Drives baseline. Stops. Picked up the dribble. Got it for Hiesel. Lola put it up in the lane. Missed it. Rebound by Cranston. Ahead to Romanowski with 15 seconds. Romanowski going to hold for 1 here. Shot clock turned off. 6 seconds. Romanowski around the screen. Got it to Bennett. Bennett driving. Bennett to the rim. Scooped it up and scored at the horn. Well, Royals and Drew tied at 11 in the second half. And the Royals will maintain their 14-point lead here at halftime. At the half, Royals 30 and Drew 16. We'll recap the scoring, give you the scores from around the other Landmark Conference semifinals. And we will update that after this timeout. At the half, Royals 30, Rangers 16. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
Today's game is being underwritten in part by Dr. Gerard Jenko at Casey Dental, a proud sponsor of Royals and Lady Royals basketball. Dr. Jenko provides family-friendly dental care at 1073 Oak Street in Pittston. To schedule an appointment, call 570-654-4141.
This broadcast is underwritten in part by the University of Scranton Athletics Fund, the annual campaign supporting athletics at the University of Scranton. The goal is to provide the student athletes with a truly transformative experience, reflective of their Jesuit identities and making them men and women for and with others. The fund provides training and facility upgrades, team-building experiences, and more. To find out more, visit scranton.edu/development. This broadcast of University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by the Hilton Scranton Conference Center, located in the heart of downtown at 100 Adams Avenue. For more information, phone 570-343-3000.
Well, not the prettiest of first halves by the Royals. They did shoot 41% in the first half. And now rebounded Drew 22-9. Defensively, they've done pretty well, but the Royals, 11 first half turnovers. And they have a 14-point lead, but ask many, it probably should be a lot more than that. Here's a look at the scoring in the game for Drew. It is Elise Altamore with 2 threes, 2 deep threes. She's got 6. Amy Ruchilla with 4. Olivia Aliota with 3. Brenna Hiesel with 2. And a foul shot by Maddie Byer for Drew's 16 points. For the Royals, Casey Cranston with 10 and Elizabeth Bennett off the bench with 10. 4 each for Katie Gorski and Maddie Hartnett, and 2 points for Kaylee Romanowski for the Royals, 30 points. So the Royals at halftime lead by 14 points at 30-16. The Royals in Elizabethtown. That will be here on Saturday. And we'll step aside here. We'll bring up the E-Town, and we'll also update you on the 2 men's semifinals being played at this. All the other playoff games going around the Landmark Conference. The other game going on at our as well. At halftime, Scranton 30, Drew 16. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
This broadcast of University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by Bruselli Advertising in Dunmore for promotional products, custom imprinted apparel, corporate gifts, and more. Call 1-800-443-4144 or visit them on Facebook and at bruselli.com. University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by PNC Bank, proud to support the University of Scranton and financial achievement here in northeastern Pennsylvania. PNC, for the achiever in you. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by Granteed's Pizza, located on Mulberry Street. For a complete menu, go to granteedspizza.com or call 570-343-0101 to place an order.
Pretty good crowd on hand on a Thursday night. Landmark Conference semifinals, Royals and the Drew Rangers. Royals with a 30-16 lead. As we mentioned, the winner of that game will play the winner of the E-Town Catholic game. The tiebreaker, which essentially determined who got the bye, came down to the 7th tiebreaker, which is 7 out of 8. The eighth tiebreaker used to determine who gets in the NCAA tournament this year. That was won by E-Town, and so E-Town got the bye. Catholic beat Goucher on Tuesday and traveled to E-Town. The ironic thing about the series, Catholic and E-Town, both teams won very first game of the Landmark Conference season at Catholic. Catholic then returned the favor. E-Town, and at the half, Catholic is leading 36-28 McNulty in the game. Catholic just 2 for 10 from the three-point line. E-Town is 2 for 8. Other than that, pretty even numbers. E-Town has 9 turnovers in that first half. We move over to the men's side. The other one of two semifinal court leads Susquehanna, but it's a shootout and a 1-point lead, 51-50. So Krupp has 19 points to lead Drew, while Susquehanna, Mizi Iganu has 14 points. Connor Hayburnen has 13 for Susquehanna, who has shot 66% from the field. They're 21 of 32 from the field, and they are 8 for 15 from the three-point line. So everybody making shots. Other game is 7 minutes to go at Catholic. Wilkes, who beat the Royals, has a 28-13 lead. Eli Becker has 6 to lead Wilkes, and Brian Herbert has 9 to lead Catholic. Wilkes is shooting just 4 for 20 from the field. 7:43 to play at the half. Or 7:43. 16 got the first half stats handed off to me, and we will go over those after this.
This broadcast of University of Strinker Street in Dunmore. Phone 570-344-2029.
Royals basketball on 99.5 WUSR is underwritten in part by University Dining Services located in the DeNaples Center. Good luck to the Royals and Lady Royals for a great season. For more information, call 570-941-7456.
This broadcast of University of Scranton basketball on 99.5 WUSR is underwritten in part by Pennsylvania Paper and Supply, 215 Vine Street in Scranton, or online at papaper.com. University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by the Keystone Diner. Located at 130 North Main Avenue, the Keystone Diner is open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and is open all night Friday and Saturday. Stop by the Keystone Diner at 130 North Main Avenue in West Scranton.
Drew Rangers just making their way out onto the court. Still waiting on the Royals, who are usually quick out of the dressing room, but still in there now at halftime. Here's a look at the first half numbers. For Drew, 6 of 30 from the field, 1 of 2 from the foul line. For the Royals, 12 of 29 from the field, 41. Rebounds were 22-9 in favor of the Royals. Kaylee Romanowski has 5. Drew, 9 for the Royals. Turnovers have been an issue for both teams. Drew has 12 turnovers. It's cost them 12 points. The Royals have 11 turnovers. It's cost them 5 points. 2 steals and a block for Drew, 7 steals and 2 blocks for the Royals. Points in the paint are 20-4 in favor of the Royals. Royals bench outscoring Drew's bench 14-9. Drew scored the first points of the game. They led 2-0. That's been their only lead, so we've had just the one lead change. Royals led by as many as 20 midway through the second quarter. The Royals now making their way out for the second half. But it has been I guess you could say a sloppy first half by the Royals. And you look and they're up 14 points, now 49. They've hurt both teams equally. The Royals, who are first in the department in the already have 11 in that first. Drew to 2 of 10 shooting in the first quarter. Have 29. Has made, if any. I don't think it's really X's and O basketball. We'll see what the Royals have in store here in the second half as we approach the third quarter of action. Royals baseball team got underway yesterday at Volpe Field. Had a couple of games postponed and delayed and pushed back, and so finally they were able to get out on a field. It was their home opener down at Volpe Field on Wednesday against Ursinus. Lost a tough one 9-5. Softball team will get things going on Saturday. They've actually moved up. The game has been moved up an hour. The softballers will now play at 12 and 2 o'clock on Saturday. Magis Field in their opener. Just about set. Royals head over to their bench, meet with in his 9th season here at Drew, 19th overall. He has some D1 experience, spent 5 or 6 years at Division I Manhattan, and is now the winningest coach here at Drew with 113 wins. Fought it out here. This team and Susquehanna kind of are 3 teams that will likely get in the NCAA tournament. Would be this Drew team along with Susquehanna, and then right now everybody else is. Royals will have the basketball to start the third quarter of play, and they will attack the basket. The Royals will start out with it in the home whites. Maddie Hartnett on the right wing. Man on the screen, tries to turn the corner, stops, got cut off, now back out to Hartnett. Hartnett in the lane, bounce pass for Cranston. Ball to Cranston, who has 12. And it's 23-16. Hiesel for Romanowski, drives in, laid it in. And a quick timeout called by Drew. John Olenowski does not like what he sees after the Royals score the first 4 points. 9:13 to play, third quarter. Royals 34, Drew 16. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
Today's broadcast of Royals basketball is underwritten in part by Toyota of Scranton. Whether you are interested in buying or leasing a new vehicle or servicing your current Toyota, visit them at 3400 North Main Avenue in Scranton or visit toyotaofscranton.com.
Well, Drew immediately goes to the bench. Aliota and Altamari, who have 9 of Drew's 16 points, immediately put back into the game for the Rangers, who have the ball out of the timeout. Rachilla will bring it up against Romanowski. Dribble got a little high. That got the fans' attention. Out front for Hiesel. Altalaya. Outlet for Lamanna. Lamanna into the front court. Lamanna driving. Lamanna hooked it up with the left hand and drew. Foul on Diaz, her first of the half. And Lamanna will go and makes the first. Second one is good as well. First points for Megan Lamanna. To Oliata across the lane for Hiesel, and she draws a foul. So they just went home first on the Royals, and now Brenna Hiesel will go to the line. 73% on the season. First one rolls in, uses all the rim. Second one, line right is too strong. Rebound by Cranston for the Royals. Cranston has 4 rebounds. Kaylee Romanowski's the leading rebounder right now for the Royals. She has it now between the circles. Right side for Quigley. Fired a pass and a turnover. That one had some hair on it. Hartnett unable to grab it. And it is the 12th Royals turnover. 36-17 Royals, 8:20 to play in the third. Diaz, right side for Rochilla. Rochilla on a drive. 36-19. Hartnett to the stops, duck under move, put it up and scored. Cranston. Rochilla. Bounce right side for Diaz. Diaz around the screen. Diaz driving baseline and then banged. They started the third quarter at Elizabethtown. That game just about a minute or two behind ours. Drew to inbound. They get it into Oleata. Holding, still looking for somebody. Husky's second on the team. Healy, and then she is fouled by Quigley, and third on the team. Bennett will come back in and on the right wing. Diaz, step back three. That's no good. Rebound by Lamanna. Lamanna into the front court. Lamanna holding. Lamanna. Left side for Bennett. Bennett on the dribble. Out front for Hartnett. Hartnett driving left lane line and draws another foul. And Adams now an equal opportunity whistleblower. Altamari, her first. Out front for Cranston. Bennett, right side Hartnett. Here's Cranston right of the lane. Cranston had it poked away, but regathers. Cranston, Lamanna in the corner. Baseline drive, everybody left her, laid it up and in. They initially stopped her and then left her. She just went ahead and dribbled all the way in. Lamanna with 4, 40-19. Rochilla. Top side for Romanowski. Long lead for Hartnett. Hartnett down low for Bennett, trailing, laid it in. 6:15 to play here in the third quarter. Royals 42, Drew 19. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
Today's game is being underwritten in part by Dr. Gerard Jenko at Casey Dental, a proud sponsor of Royals and Lady Royals basketball. Dr. Jenko provides family-friendly dental care at 1073 Oak Street in Pittston.
Royals here in the third quarter. Now they're now shooting at 50% and holding Drew to just 29% shooting. 6 minutes to go at E-Town. Catholic maintaining a lead. It's now 6 at 44-38. Carey, they have made some changes as well. Gracie Heasel's in the game. Here's Byer for three, and it's good. Maddie Byer has 4 points now. 42-22 Royals with 5:55 to play in the third. Lamanna around the screen to the foul line, all the way to the rim, put it up. Bale got a kick to the corner where Bennett gathers. Shoot, lob for Bennett. Bennett turns, shoots, across the rim, no good. Rebound by Oleata. Oleata into the corner for Kingsley. Right side for Byer. Oleata driving baseline and an offensive foul. Pushed off on Romanowski. Seen a lot worse not called. Gorski and Romanowski are Sloan in for the Royals. Here's Sloan quickly into the front court. Sloan kick to the corner for Lamanna. Lamanna turns the corner, in the lane, hooked it up with the right hand and scored. Megan Lamanna getting hot here with 6 this quarter. 44-22 Royals. Halfway through the third. Beyer on the right wing. Beyer to the foul line. Got it for Hiesel. Back out front, a bad pass, and it's stolen by Gorski. Gorski lost the handle, but gathers, and she is fouled. Pika will come back in for Drew. 4:35 to play at the third. Catholic leads E-Town 48-43. Lob for Bennett, gives to Sloan. Sloan on the left wing, lob for Gorski. Just couldn't finish. Here's Drew the other way. Kingsley out front for Beyer. Beyer, right side for Pika. Pika out front, Hiesel. Rachilla. Kingsley with 10 to shoot. Kingsley down low for Pika. Pika drives in, put it up, and scored. Gianna Pika is the leading scorer on this team, 15 points a game. That is her first points of the game. 44-24 Royals. Bennett, right wing three. In and out, no good. Rebound Beyer. Beyer got it for Rachilla. Corner for Kingsley. Kingsley back to Hiesel. Cross court for Beyer. Beyer launch Sloan. Sloan looks benchward and will pull up on the reins. Romanowski near the split S. Goes to Sloan. Lob for Bennett in the post. Faces up, shoots over Hiesel. Across the rim, no good. Rebound Kingsley. That ball kicked out front and it's picked up by Sloan. Got it for Lamanna. Corner three. Hit it! Lamanna, a big third quarter here, and the Royals are going to call a timeout. Lamanna has 9 fall on WUSR Scranton.
WUSR Scranton.
Shooting now at 46%. And out-rebounding Drew 20 back in. Hartnett, Cranston, and Quigley are back into the game to join Sloan and Gorski. Drew with the basketball, out of the timeout. Altamari will fire another three, and she buried another one. 33% for the season, but today she has buried some healthy three-pointers. There are no doubt about those. She's got 9 on 3 threes. 47-27. Gorski along the baseline. Gorski back out for Sloan, Sloan. Cranston, head of the circle. Cranston, 10 to shoot for Gorski. Gorski, lob for Quigley. Quigley turns, shoots, misses, rebound. Cranston put it up on the rim, no good. Royals pound the offensive glass. 14 offensive rebounds for the Royals. Beyer out front for Pika. Driving and shot blocked by Hartnett, ahead to Cranston. Cranston in a foot race, but then had it taken away by Pika. Back the other way, here comes Drew. Altamori picked up the dribble in the backcourt, needs some help, and threw it to Hiesel. Hiesel's pass deflected and stolen by Sloan. Ahead for Hartnett. He's getting a little sloppy again. Sloan now will hold things up here. Here's Cranston, who gives to Quigley, back to Sloan. Sloan for Hartnett, head of the circle, 9 to shoot. Hartnett launches a three, foot on the line. Brenna Hiesel in, and Diaz back in for Drew. Lamanna back in for the Royals. 1:09 to play in the third. Royals 49 and Drew 27. The other semifinal game, 2 minutes to go in the third. Catholic 53, E-Town 47. Got it for Altamari. Minute to play, third quarter. Altamari got it to Hiesel. Her pass deflected. Down. Her 7th. LaManna kept it for Quigley. Quigley got a reverse layup and scored. I don't know if that was on purpose, but a little kind of crossing action, and Quigley ended up getting free of everybody in a reverse layup, and Quigley's got 4 points. 51-27. 25 seconds to play. A 3-second Heasel. Altamare. 9 to shoot. Up by Quigley. 4 seconds. Long lead up ahead for LaManna. LaManna driving in. Her shot is blocked, and the quarter will come to an end. Pika came over and blocked the shot. Royals outscored Drew, though, 21-11 in the third, and extend their lead. After 3, Royals 51, Drew 27. This is Royals basketball.
This broadcast is underwritten in part
here.
by the University of Scranton Athletics Fund, the annual campaign supporting athletics at the University of Scranton. The goal is to provide the student-athletes with a truly transformative experience, reflective of their Jesuit identities, and making them men and women for and with others. The fund provides training and facility upgrades, team-building experiences, and more. To find out more, the podcast of University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by the Hilton Scranton Conference Center, located in the heart of downtown at 100 Adams Avenue. For more information, phone 570-343-3000.
We head to the 4th. Royals lead 51-27. About a minute to play in the third quarter at E-Town. Catholic still on top, 55-51. E-Town has not led since midway through the second quarter. Flaherty 15, Skoblick 11. McNulty has 19 for E-Town. Drew with the basketball. Ruchilla circles, puts it up, a contested shot, no good. Rebound by Bennett for the Royals. Bennett, her second rebound. LaManna to Romanowski. Romanowski to the foul line, turns the corner, flipped it up, and drew a foul. Kaylee Romanowski will go to the line.
True foul on number 14, Gianna Pika, her first.
Pika's first.
Kaylee Romanowski to the
Romanowski finished 4th in the conference in assists with 83 this year. In steals. And 3rd in the nation in assist to turnover ratio, 3.0. Second one good. She'd be higher, but Jenna Sloan's at 4 seconds into the 4th. Oliata. That is how many block shots? The Royals listed now as 5 block shots. Mounting Altamore into the low post. Turn around, half hook. That's no good. Gorski driving. Gorski put it up and, boy, knocked out of bounds, and so didn't see it. And the ball goes to the Royals. Lob for Hartnett. Hartnett put it up and in. (55-27) Royals. And another foul. Maddie Hartnett, her first. First of the quarter. Allie Lynch making LaManna a great third quarter. She had 9 points. Out front, Altamore, 10 to shoot. Altamore, that was a foul. Bumped by Hartnett. Second. And a timeout called by the Drew Rainey 7. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
In Dunmore. For promotional products, custom imprinted apparel, corporate gifts, and more. Call what?
Dean Corwin back here at the Long Center. Aiden back in the WUSR studio. Just one run, and Catholic's lead is now 1. Catholic 56, E-Town 55, a minute play. If it's the Royals, it'll be here at the Long Center. Ruchilla to inbound to Allie Lynch for the Royals. Hartnett got it to Gorski. Gorski right of the lane. Gorski running one-hander. Good, and a foul. Pika's second. Couple of steals and a block shot. And makes the foul shot. Plays Matty Hartnett. Ben O'Brien slowly kind of weaving his bench in there when he can. Rochilla being hounded by Romanowski. Pika, right side, Rochilla. Rochilla, 18 turnovers for Drew. The Royals have gotten better. They're at their quota now, 13. So 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Romanowski over the line. 2 minutes played, fourth quarter. Romanowski kick to the corner for Gorski. Franchione on the right wing. Franchione. And a foul on Byer. Second, team's third. Lamanna comes back in, so Romanowski will sit. Or Noah. Yes. Here's Lynch for Gorski. Gorski driving in, put it up, high off glass, no good. Got her own rebound, got it over to Quigley. Extra pass to Lynch. Lynch on a drive, back out. Franchione for 3, missed it long, and the rebound to Byer for Drew. 7:20 to play. Royals lead 58-27. Byer. Left side for Rochilla. Rochilla driving and fouled. Foul on Franchione. Her first, third on the team. Team fouls even at 3 with 7:10 to go. Rochilla to inbound. Got it out front. Toyota goes to Rochilla. Rochilla cut off and then stolen by Gorski. Ahead to Franchione. Franchione bounce past Lamanna. Layup good. Nicely done. Megan Lamanna, big second half, but a nice pass there by Marissa Franchione. Gets an assist on that one. 60-27 Royals. 6:40 to play. 3 on the left wing is good by Altamari again, who has 4 threes. And a timeout called by Drew. They're down to 1. 6:36 to play. Royals 60, Drew 30. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by Grante's Pizza, located on Mulberry Street. For a complete menu, go to grantespizza.com or call 570-343-0101 to place an order.
University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by PNC Bank, proud to support the University of Scranton and financial achievement here in northeastern Pennsylvania. PNC, for the achiever in you. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Six minutes to go at E-Town, and Catholic is now pulled away a little bit more. Their largest lead of the game now, 9, 66-57 over E-Town. Flaherty has 17, Skoblick 15, Douglas 12 for Catholic. McNulty has 21, Reno has 10. We'll keep you updated there. On the men's side, Drew leads Susquehanna 82-73 with about 6 minutes to go in the game there on the men's side. We'll keep you updated and go through all of the semifinal action here on a Thursday night here after this one. Gorski for the Royals, who have the ball out of the timeout. Franchione for Gorski, left of the lane. Gorski on a drive, underneath the basket, stepped through, lost it on the way up and out of bounds. Went up without the basketball. 6:15 to play here in the fourth. 60-30. And Franchoni stepped in front and made a steal. It was to Lynch. Lynch to the right elbow. Got it to Franchoni. Lob for Quigley. Quigley in the post. Quick spin move. Lefty layup good. Nicely done by Kira Quigley. A quick little spin move. And went up with the left hand and scored. Quigley's got 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. She doesn't have any block shots, which is a little surprising. That three-pointer is no good, and Gorski's got a rebound. Her third. 5.5 to play. Lamanna, who's had a big second half. Lamanna turns the corner. Foul line jumper. Got it. Megan Lamanna has 12 points and nearly made a steal there. All in the second half. 64-30 Royals. Rochilla driving. Rochilla put it up. Blocked by Franchoni, but a foul is called. Second on Franchoni. Fourth on the team. Rochilla will go to the line. 77%. Makes the first. She comes in averaging 11 points a game. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. And makes a pair. Gracie Hiesel into the game for the Rangers. Catholic now leads E-Town 69-57 with about 5.5 to go. And they are slowly starting to pull away. Royals hang on. They will attempt to make it 10 landmark conference titles in a row. Gorski in the low post. Gorski holding into the corner for Lamanna. Lamanna along the baseline. Lamanna all the way through. Back out front for Gorski. Gorski trying to drive and got tied up. And the arrow will favor the Royals with 5 to shoot. Natalie Stupakis in for... Oh, actually, one called jump ball, one called a travel. In for Megan Lamanna. Lamanna with 13 points and 4 rebounds. Izzy Lalo into the game. 4:36 to play. 64-32 Royals. Lalo will run the point here for Drew. Right side for Altamori, and she is fouled by Lynch. Tell you what, Caitlin Adams has nowhere else to be right now. Altamori at the line. Just a sophomore, but she can flat out shoot it. First one good. She's got now 13 points. She's made 4 legit threes. She hit one in the first half. Way out there. Second one is good. Men's basketball team, I think the men's lacrosse team is right behind them. They're in the seats in the end zone here. They've been supporting the Lady Royals. Good to see. Here's Lynch. Gorski out front for Franchoni. 64-34 Royals with 4:10 to play. Quigley for Gorski. Lob for Quigley. Quigley right of the lane. Quigley backs in. Kicks it back out. Franchoni with 9 to shoot. Franchoni driving. Franchoni all the way to the rim. Laid it up. No good. Quigley got the rebound. Hooked it up. No good. Out of bounds. Drew ball. .353 to play. That's the men's basketball team down there chirping a little bit. Drew with the basketball. Rochilla. Hiesel. Lalo. Threw up a little runner. That's an air ball. Was it blocked? No. Out of bounds to the Royals. Still keeping an eye at E-Town. 3 minutes to go. Catholic leads by 12 now, 71-59. They've outscored Elizabethtown 16-6 in the fourth quarter. It's been a big fourth quarter for Catholic. Francioni for the Royals. Francioni to the elbow, right side for Lynch. Lynch with 12 to shoot. Lob for Quigley. Quigley out front for Gorski. Gorski fouled.
True foul on number 23, Olivia.
Aliota's third, fourth on the team. 3:09 to play. Cross the lane for Stupakis, who lays it in. First points for Natalie Stupakis. Ben O'Brien will burn a 30-second timeout. 3:05 to play in the game. Royals 66, Drew 34. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
Royals basketball on 99.5 WUSR is underwritten in part by University Dining Services located in the DeNaples Center. Good luck to the Royals and Lady Royals for a great season. For more information, call 570-941-7456.
The other, on the men's side, men's semifinal at Catholic. Catholic is leading 55-42. Herbert 17, Ruoff 10 for Catholic. Wilkes has 16 from Caden Merrifield. Catholic has had Lucas Lesko, the conference's leading scorer, to 1 of 10 shooting. He's got just 6 points. Here at 66-34, Royals with 3 minutes to go. Royals have cleared their bench. Selena Ciesco and Lizzie Halligan are in, along with Morgan Brewer. Shot put up off the rim by Drew, and Ashlyn Bender also into the game. Those are the 5 for the Royals. Natalie Stupakis still in the game for the Royals. Halligan to the foul line, left side for Stupakis. Gets a Bender screen, into the lane, kick to the corner. Brewer, catch and shoot three. Missed it. Rebound, out of bounds. It'll be Royals ball. Pika back in. Well, on the recent trip to E-Town, I sat next to both Ciesco and Halligan. A spirited debate over the classic MJ LeBron debate. Those two are firmly in the LeBron side. A foul on Ruchilla. And that'll send Stupakis to the line. Stupakis with just 2 points, 11-15 on the season, but first one no good. Ciesco and Halligan were in the LeBron camp, but asking all the old folks up front, coaches, we sided with the MJ side of things as Stupakis goes 1 for 2. 67-34. 2:20 to play. Kingsley into the game for Drew as well. Ruchilla on the right wing. Ruchilla for Hiesel. Pika a long 2, missed it long. Rebound, grabbed by Stupakis. Stupakis got it for Halligan, but that's out of her reach and a turnover. Well, that's the one glaring stat I think that sticks out when you look at the Royals box score. What you normally see is tonight will be 16 turnovers, at least. 2 minutes to play. E-Town trying to make a comeback. They've whittled the lead a little bit, but may run out of time. We'll keep you updated. Altamore. Step back 3 again. That one's short. Rebound by Brewer. Head to Ciesco. Ciesco driving all the way to the rim. Put it over the rim, no good. Peak of the rebound for Drew with 90 seconds to play. Altamare nearly stolen by Ciesco. Kingsley. Back out Ruchilla. Altamore, a floater, left it short. Rebound, a foul on Stupakis, who knocked down Rochilla. First on Natalie. Both teams are over the limit.
Scranton foul on number 14, Natalie Stupakis. Her first. Team is over the limit.
Rochilla, 8 points, 2 rebounds, couple of assists. Sabrina Craker into the game and Elisa Montgomery into the game, and the Royals have used everybody. 32 seconds to play, and it looks like Catholic now is going to win the game. Catholic is leading E-Town 77-67 with 30 seconds to play. 22 for Katie Flaherty to lead Catholic. First one is good by Rochilla. McNulty with 21, Mummert and Reno both with 10. Skoblik 16, Mulvaney with 11 for Catholic as Rochilla makes a pair. 1:11 to play. Royals lead 67-36. Siesko to Craker. Craker in the lane, kick to the corner. Brewer a three. Missed it. Rebound, volleyball around, grabbed by Craker. Cross court for Siesko. Siesko brings it back out front. Siesko gives to Brewer. Craker. Montgomery back to Siesko. Craker left of the lane. Brewer's going to give it a no pump fake. Now dumped it low for Montgomery. Put it up. They wave it off just after the shot clock ran out. Drew is going to clear their bench. Everybody now has played in this one. Camille Shirali into the game. Mia Hartman is into the game for Drew. Darcy DeBenedenis, I believe, in as well. 27 seconds to play. Lalo, left side, that ball, an errant pass, and Halligan saved it to Siesko. Siesko, one-on-one, driving, flipped it up, and drew a foul. And Selena Siesko will go to the line, 2 for 4 on the season. First one is good. Second one is good as well. No, they wave it off. Siesko's over the line.
No basket, lane violation on Scranton.
68-36. Drew with it. Lalo in the lane. Baseline jumper, no good, and that will do it. The Royals advance to the Landmark Conference Final. They dispatch of Drew 68-36. We'll be back to give you the final scoring and the other scores from around the Landmark Conference today when we return. This is Royals basketball on WUSR Scranton.
This broadcast of University of Scranton Royals basketball is underwritten in part by attorney Brian J. Calley and Associates at 103 East Drinker Street in Dunmore. Phone 570-344-2029. This broadcast of University of Scranton basketball on 99.5 WUSR is underwritten in part by Pennsylvania Paper and Supply, 215 Vine Street in Scranton, or online at papaper.com. University of Scranton basketball is underwritten in part by the Keystone Diner. Located at 130 North Main Avenue, the Keystone Diner is open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and is open all night Friday and Saturday. Stop by the Keystone Diner at 130 North Main Avenue in West Scranton.
Today's broadcast of Royals basketball is underwritten in part by Toyota of Scranton. Whether you are interested in buying or leasing a new vehicle or servicing your current Toyota, visit them at 3400 North Main Avenue in Scranton, or visit toyotaofscranton.com.
Today's game is being underwritten in part by Dr. Gerard Jenko at Casey Dental, a proud sponsor of Royals and Lady Royals basketball. Dr. Jenko provides family-friendly dental care at 1073 Oak Street in Pittston. To schedule an appointment, call 570-654-4141.
Royals win this one comfortably after a sluggish, sloppy start. Interesting to see what Ben O'Brien would think of his first half of play. Royals then turned it on in the second half, outscored Drew 21-11 in the third quarter, 17-9 in the fourth, and win comfortably 68-36. Here's a look at the scoring in the game. For Drew, two players in double figures, Alice Altamari with 14 points, 10 for Amy Ruchilla, 4 for Maddie Beyer, 3 each for Brenna Heasel and Olivia Aliota, and 2 for Gianna Pica for Drew's 36 points. For the Royals, 3 players in double figures, Casey Cranston with 14, Megan Lamanna 13, Elizabeth Bennett 12, 7 for Katie Gorski, 6 each for Kaylee Romanowski and Maddie Hartnett, and Kara Quigley, and 3 for Natalie Stupakis, and a free throw for Selena Ciesco for the Royals, 68 points. The final statistics just handed to me. The final numbers look like this. For Drew, 11 of 42 from the field, 26%. 6 of 16 from the three-point line, and 8 of 10 from the foul line. For the Royals, 27 of 61 from the field, 44%. 3 of 12 from the three-point line, 11 of 14 from the foul line. Rebounds were 44-16 in favor of the Royals. Casey Cranston with 7, Kara Quigley, Kaylee Romanowski with 6 for the Royals. Assists in the game, 8 for Drew, and 22 for the Royals. Maddie Hartnett had 4. Turnovers, 22 for Drew, cost them 25 points. 17 for the Royals, cost them 9 points. 3 steals, 4 blocks for the Rangers, and 14 steals and 5 blocks for the Royals. Maddie Hartnett had 3 block shots to go along with her 4 assists, 6 points, and 4 rebounds. Points in the paint, 44-8 in favor of the Royals. Royals bench outscoring Drew's bench 23-17. Drew scored the first points of the game, led 2-0. That was their only lead, so just the one lead change in the game. We take a look at the other scores. It is a final at Elizabethtown, and Catholic has beaten Elizabethtown 79-67. Carrie Flaherty with 22 points to lead Drew. Keegan Douglas with 14. Carly Mulvaney with 13. Anna Skoblik with 16 for Catholic. Summer McNulty with 21 for Elizabethtown. Michaela Mummert with 10. Danny Ray Reno with 10 for Elizabethtown. Not a huge stats or anything that jump out. Catholic shot 39% from the field, and Elizabethtown shot 35. Catholic made 8 threes. Elizabethtown made 5, and both teams pretty good from the foul line. Elizabethtown 16 of 19, Catholic 21 of 24. Big fourth quarter for Catholic when it got close. Catholic outscoring Elizabethtown 24-14 in the fourth quarter. It looks like to be the difference in that one. So it'll be Royals and Catholic, and it has been announced here at the Long Center. The Royals will play Catholic. That will be a 2 o'clock start here on Saturday for the Landmark Conference title. On the men's side, it has gone final. Drew has beaten Susquehanna tonight 97-81. Drew puts 5 players, all 5 of their starters, double figures. Crump 21, Klein 19, Newman, Musial, and Higgins all with 12 in the game. Drew shoots 57% for the game, and they make 12 three-pointers. Susquehanna puts 4 players in double figures. Hayburn with 19, 5 players. Hayburn 19,